Hello, my beloved psychopaths, and welcome to the Siron Show. Please guys, drop a like. I'm sure this video is gonna be destroyed by everyone, cause my opinion on this movie is really unpopular. Yes, you read the title correctly. I, the mother friggin' Siron Show, have the audacity to think that 2001: A Space Odyssey, an absolute classic of a movie, is absolutely boring and overrated. Hot garbage!
Garbage! Garbage! Garbage! Garbage!
Garbage, I tell you! Well, to be accurate, I think it's a terrible movie with some amazing visuals and one little part that deserves to be called a classic. But I'll get to all of that when I get to it. Before I begin, I do want to make one thing absolutely clear. This is 100% my opinion. Yeah, no duh. This video is not here to shit all over your favorite movie. Well, I mean, it kinda is. But I just want to represent this opinion about the movie online because no one seems to agree. But people, it's alright to dislike a classic. You don't have to like everything the masses hold up onto a pedestal. Especially if it's shit. Alright, don't kill me. So without further ado, please don't smash this like, I'm begging you. I mean, smash like and punch that subscribe button for more. And with that out of the way, let's get right into it and tear this movie a new. And this is my cue to come in. You're not needed. What? Yeah, you're not needed. I'm doing the negative this time. But I thought that was my job. Your job is to die at the end of the video. Wait, what? So you wanna have some fun tearing this movie a new one together? No. But what? Do you think I'm just negative for negative's sake? Hell no! I'm here to destroy you! Well, what are you going to do then? Oh, I'm gonna tell you every single way in which you are wrong. So this movie begins with literally 3 minutes of black screen and weird, not music. So immediately it wastes our time. It's art! Fine, weird artistic opener, but this is the whole movie. It's all wasting time. But let's move on. We then get the opening shot of the moon, the earth, and the sun all lining up perfectly, and it's gorgeous. I can admit that. The music has such an epic feel, and even though it holds on for quite a while, I can excuse that. Sadly, right after that, the movie begins, and all the expectations that amazing opening set up gets immediately squashed by literally 20 minutes of landscape shots and monkeys doing monkey shiz. Oh, but this part is so important. You see, the theme. Shut up! Sure, I get it. It's here for the theme of the movie. Evolution, basically. But theme is all this movie goddamn is. And it's so goddamn boring at delivering on that theme. It's just people in monkey suits fooling around for like 10 minutes. But we get our first bit of mystery and tension when the first monolith suddenly shows up out of nowhere. It's pretty spooky and you're thinking, oh, what's this? I wonder what's gonna happen. Well, let me tell you what happens. They all basically hump the weird monolith and we're right back to boring monkey stuff. Except now the monkeys found out that hitting stuff with bones is better than hitting stuff with their hands. Evolution. So yeah, they're saying these weird monoliths are the reason humans evolved. Why? I don't know. Don't bother trying to get something out of the overarching story. You won't get anything. Oh, the blasphemy! Such a cold-hearted lie. For you see, your puny brain simply didn't get it. Oh yeah? Then what the hell are these monoliths? Why are they here? Well, you see. No, shut it. It's not there. You can interpret anything into this, but that won't mean that it's actually in the movie. But I'm not even too bothered by story stuff. A movie can be lacking in the story department, but still be good. What is unacceptable is for it to be boring, and that's what we're getting into right now. Cause as the monkey throws up a bone into the sky, we cut and whoa, sci-fi. And this is where the amazing shots come in. Cause credit where credit is due, these shots are gorgeous. Especially when you remember that this movie was made before and looks better than Star Wars. These shots must have been so special back when they came out. And today, they still look good, but with the lens of today's technology, they're much less interesting. Don't get me wrong, they're cool, but they're nowhere near cool enough to justify the length of these shots. They go on, and 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 oh look, finally, people! And here again, one of the most inventive shots ever. Too bad it doesn't matter to the story, but it's still really cool. And back to spaceships. The problem with all of this is not that it doesn't look good. It's that it drags on for much too long. It's so tough to get through without speeding it up or skipping ahead. This whole deal is followed by an unimportant character having some meaningless conversations. By the way, first words are spoken 25 minutes into the movie. Anyways, after the short conversation break, we're right back into, you guessed it, spaceships. With a whole section only based around eating space food.
I swear, if you don't mention the shot, I will murder you.
Alright, I will. It's true, there is this one shot, and it's probably one of the most legendary shots in cinema history of this woman walking up a wall. And it really is one of the most marvelous scenes ever. Too bad it overstays its welcome, but what else is new?
Oh, there he goes again, complaining about absolute beauty.
Well, that's pretty ironic coming from you.
What can I say? I am merely superior to you, fool.
Anyways, after some more eating shenanigans, we're back to the spaceship. Landing on the moon this time. And this moment, was when I realized that this movie was special. It's truly special, just how slow and boring it can be. There is shot after shot of nothing happening, dragging on for far too long, as if swimming through honey.
Unbelievable! You are merely an impatient prick, truly having the attention span of a rat!
Alright, then right here I have a little challenge for you guys. If you think I'm over-exaggerating, then I want you to watch all of the next shots. All of it. Don't worry, I have a timestamp right here, but if you skip forward, you admit that I have won this argument. And no scrolling down, no closing the vid, unless you wanna admit that I'm right! Good? Then please watch this shot, not even slow down a bit. Still here?
Well, that was painful. But why'd you jump scare me?
I feel like I had to grab your attention after this sleeping pill. Well, after that we're treated to some more worthless conversation that ends up going nowhere. And right after that, now say it with me, we're back to the spaceship. And food. Again! Well, they finally land again and approach our second monolith. And for the second time in the movie, we do get this tension. The music does so much of the work here, cause again, we don't even know what's going on. But we get this beautiful, tense moments and we skip forward. What? Just as it got good! Well, honestly though, I'm not complaining, cause this next part is where the movie actually gets fantastic. Right after spaceships. But we do get some more amazing gravity shots of the inside and the introduction of our new protagonist from now on. 2 astronauts on their spaceship together with the ship's local red dot of doom, AI, Hell 9000. This is it. The part that is actually worth watching. I'm serious. Spoilers incoming. Go watch part 3 of this movie. It's totally worth it. The tension is high at all times as we follow these 2 men trying to survive a rogue AI that is literally controlling the whole ship. The pacing in this part might still be pretty slow, almost losing the tension sometimes because of how long some shots linger. But all in all, this sequence is absolutely amazing in my opinion. Worthy of being called a masterpiece. Hell is one of the scariest villains ever. He's just a red dot with a voice, but his voice is so soothing yet creepy. All the while he's trying to murder everyone on the ship.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
It all builds up to this final, haunting scene of the last survivor manually shutting down Hell as the AI begs for its life, slowly becoming less and less active until it basically dies. As much as I praise this part, and I do think you should watch it, the pacing is still terribly slow. I will excuse it though, because at least there was a ton of good stuff too. I can't say the same about the next part though.
Oh great, here we go. We were just about to get to the most artistic and visionary part. Do you not appreciate art?
Art? Oh yeah? That's what you call it? After some more, and stop me if you heard this one before, more spaceship stuff! We get into the worst sequence of the entire movie. It's basically one big space acid trip. The whole sequence is nothing but colors on top of colors and Dave going insane. It's a mixture of Windows Media Player swirls and awful looking footage with a filter overlaid on top.
The techniques were revolutionary. They had to invent a whole new way of filmmaking, something you fool could never do.
Revolutionary, my butt! What's the point in making something new if it's worthless and looks like crap? This whole sequence is absolutely pointless, devoid of any meaning and not even nice to look at. And the worst thing, oh, you wanna hear the worst thing? It goes on for 10 whole minutes. 10 minutes of nothing but a bad trip. Why? It's pointless and boring.
It's art!
No, it's not. It's a unicorn vomiting all over the screen. That's what it is.
You just don't get it!
No, I don't! I don't get it! Why is this praised as one of the greatest movies of all time? It makes no sense to me!
Dude, move on. You're not making yourself any more popular.
Fine, the last part I have kinda mixed feelings on. It's cryptic and makes absolutely no sense, but we do get our last bit of tension. Are we finally gonna get an answer? What is happening to Dave? What's this room he's suddenly in? What's up with the monoliths? Why is he aging? And as the tension is at its absolute highest. What? I'm done! I'm done! He turns into a terrible looking space baby? It makes no sense! This whole movie makes zero sense! Why the hell is there now suddenly a baby? Don't even pretend it's some smart metaphor!
It is some smart metaphor.
But what the fuck does it matter? None of it is explained! None of it makes sense in the movie! Why are there monoliths? Why do they do evolution stuff? Why is there a baby? And why does it look like nightmare fuel? Pretentiousness is not an excuse for bad filmmaking. This so-called classic is a tiny gem drowned out by boredom and drugs. This movie is a mess. Just because Kubrick said it's deep doesn't mean it's actually deep. These 2.5 hours were the most boring and unsatisfying hours I've ever had the displeasure to sit through.
Jeez, man, calm your tits.
How could I be calm? People are being tricked into thinking this movie is good. Why are you even defending it? Why would you think it's good?
I don't know. I'm just what you think that people think. I don't actually understand what they feel about it.
Man, you're useless.
I'm not the one who just spent countless of hours just to lose all of my credibility.
Well, yes you are. You're me, remember?
Right.
Well, now that I'm done complaining about this movie, I'll have to go and kill you again.
No, not this time.
Shing! And with that being said, I hope you at least understand people who dislike this movie a bit better now. Please don't destroy me in the comments. I know most people disagree with me, but if you do agree, then hell yeah! Smash like and punch that subscribe button for more! I'm usually much more positive in my videos, but this one was a passion project. Yes, I hate this movie with a passion. But anyways, I hope you have a fantastic day. Don't forget that a friggin' space baby is our only hope, and smile, motherfucker!